Hi, you guys. I'm back. Hi. Feel like my wig. Anyway, I just did a video on this wig on this channel a couple hours ago. So if y'all want the details, ywigs.com. Also on that last video. But welcome, welcome. We're going to be talking about the mental level up aspect. Let's get into it, shall we? If y'all hear something, that's probably Layla singing. She's in her own little world over there. So we're going to be talking about getting the type of treatment that you desire. Stop accepting less. Stop accepting less because you need more. Act like more if you don't want to be offered less. People only offer other people less when they know that they will take it. Okay. So if you look like you will take less, that's probably why you're being offered less. Don't look like, don't act like you're going to accept less. They won't dare offer you less. You know, any person who works in sales know who to sell what to. They won't even offer certain people certain things because they already know they can afford more and they will definitely spend more. So they don't even bother to show them the budget package or whatever they're selling, So when you are more, you get more. When you are less, you get less. Okay, I think y'all understand. It's amazing how you see all these rich and famous people that are just being given free stuff. And you're like, hey, I want free stuff too. Oh. More gets more, less gets less. That's how it works. So if you look like more, you're going to receive more because you're going to attract more because you are more. If you are less, if you treat yourself less, put yourself last, talk down about yourself, think other people are better than you, you're going to receive the same type of treatment. You're going to receive the same lack that you give yourself. You're going to receive the same treatment that you treat yourself like. So y'all got to really stop thinking backwards in this world if you're trying to level up mentally. Half of level up is mental. Actually, most of it is. Because that's where it starts. So if you are a backwards thinker, stop thinking backwards. That's why you don't get far when you try to start something because you think backwards and you're working backwards when you think backwards. So treat yourself like you deserve more, like you expect more, that you will not accept anything less. And eventually, that's what you will be offered. So it is a state of mind. Just think about Kanye West. It doesn't matter how you feel about him. Think about how he started off. Whether you like him or not, he made you acknowledge the fact that, one, he's a genius. Two, he ain't gonna stop till he get what he wants. Three, he's almost there. He's a billionaire because he thought like a billionaire. He thought like a mogul. He thought like a genius. So make sure you keep your thoughts where you want your life to go, to end up. Okay. So it's like, that's why it gets me so, it gets me sad when people ask questions that are taking them backwards. People ask questions that take them backwards. Like, why does this person get more attention than me? Or why this, why that? Why is it not fair? Because the world ain't fair. And when you were born into it, it wasn't fair. And when you die, it ain't gonna be fair. The only thing that's fair is how you treat yourself. Okay, that's the only thing that's fair. You only have control over that. So once you start treating yourself important, once you start treating yourself like you deserve more, you expect more, that's how everything else will fall in place. Okay. So right. We have to rise mentally in order to receive the things that we want in life. Otherwise, you're going to be working for a long time and may not get any results. hmm Um, mhm. And we're going to stop talking negative about ourselves and only speak positive of ourselves, because that's exactly what we want, right? You don't want your child, and I posted this on Instagram, you don't want your child seeing you speak negative about yourself, because that's how your child is going to start to see you and themselves, or people that look like you. You know, a lot of people don't realize this, but you are teaching your children and other people exactly how you feel about yourself, why you feel that way about yourself, and why they should feel that way about you as well. Whether you know it or not, you just like, you know, don't do it. They lead. I mean, you lead by example, and they learn by your example. hmm Have I ever dealt with low self esteem? No. I always had high self esteem, no matter what. You know why? I think it's because of the way that I think. If you change the way you think, you won't have low self esteem. Okay. If you change what you don't like about yourself, you won't focus on that to create the low self esteem in which you are developing by thinking lower thoughts of yourself. You know, so you can't just say, I have low self esteem because of what someone told me, because of what I look like, because of whatever, whatever. Okay. Those are all choices that you make every day that you wake up in the morning. Take full responsibility for yourself. Why do you have low self-esteem? You need to ask yourself this every morning. Why do you have low self-esteem? What is the answer? Because A, B, C, and D. Okay, well, how do you solve A, B, C, and D? Work on it today, this morning. Get up and work on that. And once you do that on a daily basis, there's no more low self-esteem because you didn't fix it. Okay. So that's what you need to do. You need to wake up solution oriented. That's it. That's all you can do. There's nothing else you can do. Wake up solution oriented or stop complaining, period. Because if you're not willing to put in effort into yourself, no one else will either. So, those who choose low self esteem, because it's not suffering, because it's a choice to suffer. If you choose low self esteem, then that's your choice. If you don't, then you've chosen a solution, which means change, which means creating a better version of yourself. Okay. Um, mhm, right. How can you get a pick me family member to see the truth? They have to see it for themselves. You have to lead by example, period. You just have to do better and watch them compare themselves to you. Unique Clark, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Can you be high value woman living in the hood? Yes, you can, because you will be living in the hood temporarily because you will get out. You know what I'm saying? Would you park a Ferrari in the hood? I'm just asking for some people. You have to determine, are you high valued? Do you belong in the hood? There's your answer. Um, and I say that because you don't have to stay there. You have a choice to get out. Everybody has a choice. Um, they see your results, yep, and they'll start acting accordingly. You got a car and out of the hood since you started watching me, Glamour Queen. All right, making those choices every day to better yourself. That's right. It can be done, and there's no excuse. Mhm. You found a new apartment, it's in the hood, don't go. Don't do it, it's not worth it. Save some more. That's not what I call accomplishment. Like, honestly, if you're going to save to get out of your parents' house or get an apartment, keep saving until you can afford one in a nice area or get a better position, get a richer sugar daddy or something, child. Moving out of one place into the hood is not going forward, is going backwards. Okay. Mhm. Because with certain environments comes certain mentality. So don't do it. Somebody said, get a roommate. That's right. You're okay. Why aren't more moms teaching these great values to their daughters? Because they're ashamed of their own decisions and they would have to first admit that they were wrong and that their child should do better than them. That's number one. Taking full ownership and responsibility for the mistakes that they've made in life. Um, so that's probably why a lot of mothers don't teach this to their kids because they don't know any better or they don't want to admit their faults. Um, if you're a manager and find a high value man, should you drop your career and let him take care of you? If you got his last name, if he's already been taking care of you while you've been dating, if he's putting that name on that deed, if he's buying you that car, paying them car notes, sure, but don't jump before he's secured you fully. That's all. That's what I'm saying. So we have to act like that's what we expect from day one in the relationship. You don't A lot of women mistake, they don't understand what I'm saying because they go out and try to repeat the same exact words that I use, and you can't do that. You're supposed to insinuate it. You're supposed to walk and act like these things. You're not supposed to go up to a man and say, I need you to secure me in everything I do in order to date you. You don't say that, especially if they're not going to do that already. A lot of women make the mistake of talking too much and saying the things that they're not supposed to say. You're supposed to walk in there like you are going to take care of me because of look at this. If you don't, somebody else will. So you better grab me while I'm still right here and available. That's what you need to walk in, acting, walking, and talking like. You don't need to tell somebody what they got to do because if you are on a date and they have a date before or after you with a better looking woman, they're going to laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? But if you act and carry yourself a certain way, you will be a certain way. He will see you in a different light. Yeah, this one's more attractive, but she's stupid. She dresses inappropriately. She's loud. Oh, this one is more, feminine, but, you know, we don't relate. But that one right there, she had class, she walked, she had confidence. She expected me to treat her like a lady. So that's the one I'm going to go for. It's not always a better looking woman that gets the man, it's the one that knows her value. Okay. Thank you, Dominique. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My man says, why is it all about you and not me? Because it is. That's what I always tell James, because it is. It just is. Dominique, James been asking me that question all the time, and I just tell him because it just is. You can't argue with it. Thank you, Samson. Hey, Samson, sprinkle, sprinkle. Keep preaching the dust-free gospel. Yeah, the dust-free gospel. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. So I mean, it just is. Think about it. You're the woman. You're the one in the relationship that they chased. You didn't chase them, they chased you. That's because it's all about you. If they chased you, it's all about you. Period. Y'all remember Looney Tunes? The coyote always chased the roadrunner. So what's that cartoon about? Get the Roadrunner. So it's all about me. I'm you the one chasing. Look, you play tag, but you it for life. Ah, Nicki Minaj. Thank you, Ruby D. Sprinkle Sprinkle. I grew up in the hood and got out while in college with the help of a boyfriend who co-signed my lease. Good for you, Ruby. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you for that donation. And thank you, Dominique. He said you never asked me if my bills are paid. Thank you, Dominique. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Say I'm not your mama. Your bills should be paid whether I ask you or not. I mean, that would just be my answer. I don't sound like you got a young one. But that would be my answer. Tips for getting a provider for the first time haven't been successful yet. Act like you deserve everything. Act like you already been provided for. Act like you expect nothing less. You know, talk about stuff like you expect him to do it. Period. You know, especially in the beginning. You're not trying to impress him. He's trying to impress you. In the beginning of any courtship, relationship, the ball is always in your court. Otherwise, you have the wrong target. If they're not trying to impress you, you got the wrong target. So, in the beginning of any type of courtship, date, relationship, you tell him, oh my gosh, like something like this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so great. I love this place. They have the best, whatever. Blah 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 blah. So where's the last place you've been on vacation? Da, da, da. I would love to go to such and such and such. You talk about stuff that is up here, they're not gonna come down here. Like if you say, "Oh my gosh, I really need to get some work done on my car, but it's just so expensive." Oh my god, they'll be like, they're still trying to impress you because you've done so much, you've seen so much. What are they gonna do? Offer to pay for your car? Offer to give you some money? Well, I can help you with that because they're still trying to impress you. And once you allow yourself to impress them, now the tables turn and now you're working for them. They need to be working for you, trying to impress you. And once they see that only thing that can impress you is stuff on the same level that you're speaking about, talking about, how you're acting, is what they're going to offer you. So act like you already expect more. Don't even, your brain does not understand less. Let's just think about it like this. Your brain does not understand that a man is not going to pay for everything. Your mind does not understand that a man who asks you out is not going to offer to help you when you speak about an issue. Your man does not understand that when you talk on the phone to or the guy that you're dealing with does not under you don't understand that when you mention that you want a specific thing that you're not going to get it, that you know you're going to get it. So you just tell him what to go get. Okay? This type of mentality gets stuff done because it's so bold and it's so like you expect it, and the only way he can truly impress you is to just do it like it's no big deal, like it's breathing. So if you can get to that level of just expecting stuff, then you will get it. Just think about the celebrities who say, okay, well, I need, 10 dozen white roses in my dressing room. I need this scent of candle. I need this type of champagne chilled at this certain temperature. I need a white rug, like whatever J-Lo be asking for. I need this and I need that and I need that and I need this type of ice cream, and or else the contract will be void. I cannot perform. These things on my list have to be done A, B, C, and D. They're not gonna just bring her some potato chips and some salsa and a diet coke and be done with it. No, they're gonna have everything on that list checked off, and they might add some extra in on it. What if he gets scared if you look better than him and he wants you lower than them, sort of like he don't want you in front of him, but to stay two steps behind him? not to outshine him. Then he's young. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sound young to me. Because when he old, they be trying to put you out in the front to make them look good, baby. Thank you, Tia. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I've been celibate for 2 years. I'm 21, a man age 36. Peer pressure me into sex. Met him off roommate app. I'm trying to move forward. Feel used. Well, you were used. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You were used and confused. Don't repeat the mistake. Next time, make him spend a lot of money and work for that. Okay. If you're gonna give it up, you might as well have something to show for it after he leaves. Yeah, men that try to outshine you is competition, and you don't need no competition. Either get one that's no competition or get one that's proud to display you. Otherwise, you got the wrong target. Yeah. If they haven't heavily invested into you, they don't get nothing. Don't give up nothing for free. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, you should what? Yeah, so it's a game and it's a mentality. You go in like you already expect and they will give. I promise you. They're not going to embarrass themselves by saying, "Oh, I can't do that for you. I can't do," especially if you talk them up and think that they're all that. It's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I met you. You know, it's been a long time since I met a very handsome, successful man that is not afraid to impress a woman." Now, what he got to do? He can't use the line on you, "Well, I've been used before and I don't want no sugar. I don't want to be no sugar daddy." He can't say that because you already didn't beat him to it. Now, if he says that, then he's going to be letting you down, thinking that he's successful. But now you don't think he's successful, thinking he's such a handsome man. If he's handsome, why would people want to be a sugar baby to him? Handsome men don't need sugar babies. They can have girlfriends or whatever. So automatically you dismiss that, so he can't use it. And the reason men say that is so you don't dare ask them for money. But you never have to ask for money if they're still trying to impress you. Oh my God, it's so great to meet a very successful, handsome man. Wow. Yes. So, how are you? What did you do today? How was your day? You look like you can use a vacation. Where's the last place you've been on vacation? Oh my gosh, I've never been there before. Is it nice? Yeah, I'm trying to save up money to travel. You see how you're setting everything up? Wow, really? Oh my gosh, that sounds like heaven. Thank you, Serena Sprinkle Sprinkle. Used to be the prize, but gained pounds. In quarantine, he still looks good. How to get my prize status back? See, girl, lose weight. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Go on a quarantine diet. Quarantine yourself again with no food. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Get on a treadmill, walk around, do some yoga, walk around the block, fast, juice diet, herbal tea. I don't know, but you have to lose the weight. Thank you, Trejo, Sprinkle Sprinkle, Trejo, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I met rich guys and he chased me nonstop for months. He told me that all my problems are his problems, but when I told him I was late on my rent because I don't have all of it, response was, "Damn, that means you never tell people the truth, baby." Thank you, Serena, for your donation. But so you have a man who got money. He chased you, and you told him, "I'm late on my rent because you don't have it all." That means what you're saying to him is, "I am irresponsible, bad with money, and too stupid to get my own rent." You need to come up with something that he can rescue you from that doesn't make you seem like low class. You see, that was your mistake by telling him that. You should have said your cat need an operation. You gave money to your mom. Your grandma was about to be homeless. You need to make up some good old stuff. Telling the truth ain't gonna get you nowhere, especially when you're trying to get money out of a man. like, because he sees you as incompetent. Thank you, Ray. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And a few, oh, you're in a new female led relationship with Sugar Daddy. He addressed me as Miss and asked how I wish to integrate him in my plans. How do that work? Girl, he wants you to dominate him. Tell him what you want him to do. Tell him to go make him do all your grocery shopping, make him do all the errands you don't want to do. Tell him to wash your car or have it washed. Girl, you gotta take advantage. Basically, he wants you to take advantage. Pick up my dry cleaning. Go get me a credit card, put it in my name. You know, give give him some tasks. You then you're gonna bring them to me at exactly 6 o'clock. If you're 1 minute late, you're gonna regret it. Girl, let me be one. Let me find one like that. They will enjoy my punishments. I'm making them do some stupid stuff. You're gonna go to Walmart, and I need you to send me a photo. I want you to go to the lingerie section, go in the dressing room, and I want you to film yourself asking to try on the woman's lingerie. You don't have to do it, but I need to see that you're asked to do it. Thank you, Nikki J. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sheila, do you have another backup too? I love you. Well, I can get a backup. I got backups all in my DMs. A backup 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 20. Plus, I'm my own backup. But if I wanted an extra one, I'd get another one. Of course, I have a backup. I think everyone has someone waiting in the rafters just in case. Um, I went on 3 dates with an immigration lawyer. He's paid for all 3, but he smells bad. How do I tell him? You pretend like you smell something, but you don't think it's him. You ask him if he stepped in something. If, do you smell that? Did I step in something? Hmm. I don't know what that is. It's too strange. Then don't say nothing. The next time he ain't gonna stink. Okay, there you go. Um mhm, mhm, mhm. Did you step in something, darling? Oh, what is that smell? Is there an Indian restaurant around here? I don't know. Just it's a weird smell. Anyway, how are you? You're gonna be like, excuse me, I have to go to the restroom. He's gonna go check himself for you. You said, what if he really Indian? You better buy him some deodorant. I don't know. Thank you, Kate Rodriguez. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do I deal with a married man who wants to be my sugar daddy? Take his money, baby. That's how you deal with him, by taking their money. Thank you, Herp Derp. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you plan to get lip filler again? And how do you know when to stop getting surgeries? Thank you, Kate Rodriguez. I don't know. If they deflate, I might go back and get some more, but I'm not running like every couple of months to get them. You plan to get a nose job and boobs and just got my lips done? Oh well. I only got one thing done, and that's probably where I'm going to stop until I absolutely need something else. But I don't think I don't like overdoing stuff. So I probably not I don't when they look like they used to look before I got them, then I probably go back and get them. But I don't think about it. If And the only reason, or one of the only reasons that I did get them is because I did this stupid promo for one of those lip plumping devices. And when you use those devices, like they sent me the device to say, "Oh, do a video on it, and here's your coupon code." What it does is stretches out the skin of your lips, or it stretches out your lips, but then when they shrink back, the skin is stretched. So it kind of, if you're not planning on getting lip injections, period, don't use those devices because it will stretch your lips out and then it'll look like they're deflated. Uh, just a warning, yeah. I think, okay, y'all remember how Kylie Jenner was doing the Kylie Jenner lip challenge? That's because she was stretching out her lips so she could get the injection, so her lips could take the injection, so they wouldn't pop. You're not supposed to be using those things unless you're planning on getting injections. And I didn't know that because they didn't tell me that. And I never planned on getting injections in the first place. But when they sent me the plumper thing and I did it, I could tell that my lips looked a little different. And I was like, I had stretched them out and there was nothing to fill with it. There was nothing to be put in after stretching them. So don't do that unless you plan on getting the injections. Lesson learned. Mhm. He said he only shower once in the morning and can't shower at night before bed because he can't sleep. He's borderline BO. Help. Girl, get you some Vicks Vapor Rub and go just like this under your nose and inhale the minty fresh smell. Because, if he don't like to bathe before bed because he can't sleep, then tell him at least to wash his armpits or something, child. Can you put on some deodorant? Can you wash your armpit? Can you do something? Can you take a wash off bath? Can you get a wash towel and scrub in your cracks? I don't know. Thank you, Rochelle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you get a wet wipe? Okay. He said, I don't like to shower. Wow. Tell him at least hit the hot spots. Well, see, you allow that. I would leave. I ain't finna, deal with no nasty smell unless, I have Vicks Vapor Rub and I'm well paid. Thank you, Kay Rodriguez, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you. I'll look. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Married to Makeup. Okay, I'll find you. Um, I will go to if you live with him, hopefully you don't. I'll be in the next room and like I can't seem to stand this lust. I have a very sensitive nose. Just tell him you're not gonna tolerate it. You take a shower or I'm out. You stink. I mean, how many times and how many ways do I have to tell you? Thank you, Iman. Hi, Shira. Do you think women should shave? Shave what? Their armpits, their legs, their vajayjay? What? All of it? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um. Thank you, Natasha. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks for changing my life, girl. You changed your own life. I just talked. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But thank you. Um. Shave what? You didn't say shave. Shave legs, pits, what? Shave everywhere? What? Thank you, Vinica. I hope I said it right. I'm a single mother. How do I attract high value men? Don't tell people you're a mother. Sprinkle, sprinkle until they are ready to meet your children, until they have proven themselves worthy of meeting your child, until y'all are trying to take it to the next level and he's already, falling for you and he won't care. That's when you don't tell him. Um, Thank you, Imani. I mean, shave down there. If you want to, it's up to you, ain't it? Um, I feel that whatever makes you feel most comfortable and confident is what you need to do. Whatever makes you feel comfortable and confident within yourself is what you need to do. So, whatever makes you feel great, do it. Do you think it's not feminine to be lonely and not have friends? I'm not lonely. You're never lonely if you love yourself. Mhm. There's plenty of people that want to approach you if you go out alone. If you look good, you'll never be lonely. You'll always be somebody thirsty trying to talk to you. It's always somebody up in them DMs. How do you look, baby? Do you look lonely? Look good and you'll never be lonely. Period. Unless you choose to be. Thank you, Mava. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I've leveled up and found a provider man at 24, all thanks to you. He is 43 and provides for everything that I need. How do I get the ring and move in? Um, well, show up to his house with a suitcase like I did. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. Come up with a reason why you need to move in, how he can rescue you and save you. We didn't talk about it. I just showed up. I need a place to live. You gonna turn me away? Really? You gonna turn me away? You gonna turn all of this away? This is your chance. Remember, it's about you. It's all about you. It's not about what he thinks, what he agrees to, what he will and won't do. It's about you. Thank you, superb spirituality. What to do when a potential sugar daddy becomes obsessed with you and borderline stalkerish? We've only been out twice. Ask for a lot of money. Have big plans to spend his money. See how stalkerish he becomes, and he'll back off then. He'll be like, oh, shoot. Tell him your birthday is in a few days and you want some type of expensive gift. See what happens. So, my birthday's coming up. What are you getting me? Yeah. Well, what do you want? Oh my gosh, I've had my eye on this beautiful tennis bracelet. Tennis bracelet? Well, how much is that? Oh, I don't think you can afford it, but we can go look. Oh, I'm sure I can afford it. Okay, baby, come on. Meet me at the mall. Meet me at the jewelry store. Meet me somewhere, wherever. Let's go get it. He ain't gonna meet you there. He gonna disappear. He gonna delete and block your number and go stalk somebody else if he broke. Thank you, silly Shelisa Sells. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shelisa. Sorry. It's kind of small on the screen. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Shez or says. I was on and off with the Dusty for over 15 years and have 2 kids with him and now ready to just let the toxic go. I'm 38 and feel stuck in the rabbit hole. How do I start? I feel stuck. Go get another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go get into an entanglement. You got free time. You're not always around all of them 24/7. You got time to go run your errands, to go visit your mama. Go find a replacement if you want out, or go find your happiness, or go get into an entanglement. You know, go get you a sugar daddy. Go do something. But if you feel stuck, it's because you choose to stay stuck. If you want something different, go get something different. It's that simple. People do it every day. Society and rules, and oh, it's against the rules, or we're going to break my vows. Okay, well, are you going to break your vows, or are you going to stay stuck? Are you brave enough to end it and get unstuck, or do you need to test the waters first? Just decide to do something and move forward with it. No regrets. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Herp Derp. Should a transgender withhold that information? If so, until when? I don't think a transgender person should withhold any information, especially if the person that they're meeting is not gay or bi-curious or bisexual or have any intention on exploring that lifestyle. I don't think you should keep any information from them. Maybe drop some hints and clues if you don't want to come straight out and be like, hey, I'm trans. Just, talk about trans a lot. See if they pick up on the clues. That's the best you can do. If they're not picking up on the clues and they stupid, then maybe you need to spill it out for them. Tell a story. You know what? My friend was dating this girl, and she turned out to be trans. And see what his response is. Do you know what to do? Thank you, Letitia Bonner. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Quickest way to manifest. Act like you already got it. That's the fastest way. Plan what you're going to do when you get it. Be thankful that you got it and act like you already have it. Exactly. That's the fastest way. Thank you, Philadelphia. How to ask someone for a business investment. Don't tell them it's for a business investment. Tell them it's for cat surgery for your animal that's about to die. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or, I really wouldn't ask. I would just make them think that it was their idea. Like, they would give it to me. I wouldn't have to ask. They were like, oh my gosh, I went to the bank. They're not going to give me a loan. I really have this great idea and I want to start this business. I just need, some startup money. But I'm going to figure out how to get it. Well, hey, how much do you need? Let me invest. Really? Well, I don't know. Like, you're just going to give me the money? Yeah. I mean, like, as a gift. Thank you, Lucy Lit. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Lucy Lit. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think I got that question. Yeah. Thank y'all for everybody who's donating. That's really nice. How do you date a potential sugar daddy during Corona? Either be scared or don't be scared. Choose how you feel about the Corona and move forward. Find someone that's like-minded. Either you can date online or you can date a person, just depending on how you view and feel things are. Also where you live. You feel stuck in the sense that I feel like no man would want me with 2 kids. Then why do they have to know that you have 2 kids? They're gonna want you until they fall for you, until 2 kids don't matter. Once they fall for you. Why do you have to be upfront and honest in the beginning when most men aren't? I don't see anything. Like, unless you plan on bringing your kids on every date, I don't see why they have to know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. So stop telling people everything. That's none of their business. They might not plan to see you more than 3 dates, and you sitting over here worried about stuff. You might be a 3-date woman, and you're going to spill all your beans and be a 1-date woman. But by the 3rd date, if they really like you, you could be a 4th date woman and then get into a relationship. And then they could be starting to take you seriously and A, B, C, and D. And then they can get hooked and then they can become in love because they've invested all this money and time with you. And then all of a sudden, once they really want to get serious about you and move to that next level, you can say, hey, I really like you. And I want to be very honest with you. I do have 2 kids. But after that, you didn't already rocked his world. He's in heaven with you. He done met his mama. What he gonna say? Oh, I can't be with you because you have two kids. No, he'll be like, really? Well, why did you? All you gotta do is say predators, child trafficking. I ain't gonna tell everybody that I meet I got some kids. And either he accepts it or he loses you and have to start all over somewhere else. Thank you, Mermaid King, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, Shalisa. Resub everyone. YouTube. Huh? I don't even know what that means. But thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Right. They don't tell us the truth, so don't tell them. Yeah. Mhm. Do you get along with James' mother? James' mother is 90 something years ago. Oh, she get along with everybody. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I have three sugar daddies already, and they are extremely generous. How do I get money from Mr. BO immigration lawyer? You ask him. If you putting up with BS and he ain't trying to give you no money, you ain't the one, baby. You know what I'm saying? You need to come up and say, "Oh, I need to get some new tires. I need to get my car parts fixed. I need to do." And plus, you got a lawyer. He's gonna look and investigate everything. You got to come up with something. If he's not offering you anything, it's because he doesn't think that you're good enough to have it. You think he in a real relationship? Mhm. Okay, you have to, stop putting up with his BS. That's why he think he in a real relationship. Excuse me, his BO. If you put up with BO, he thinks it's in a real relationship. If you don't act offended at the stank of his smell and don't take it, he's going to realize he's not in a real relationship and he's going to have to pay. It's like, I'm sorry, I just have to go. I can't. I can't. Basically, I have other people that smell better that are going to be on your same status or higher. And really have backups. Because the longer you stay there and take something, the more they feel that you like them for them. And that's where they get confused. Like, you're only there to get what you need. You're only there to spend time because they give you stuff. If they ain't giving you stuff, why are you there? Okay, you only meet them in public spaces, and then you're out if they're not doing anything for you. Mhm. Thank you, Daisy. How do you manage having more than one and not commit? Just like men do, sprinkle, sprinkle. Just like men do. Lie and avoid running into the other ones. Thank you, Elude. Hi, Shira. Thanks to your advice, I found the perfect target and he's already sent me 600 to shop and we haven't even met in person. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good for you. Elude quietude. Whatever you did, it worked. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. I think some of you guys are confusing my channel with real, loving, caring, fair relationships that don't really exist. So, um, unless you have put in work and have been with that person forever in order for it to exist, y'all think stuff's supposed to exist right when you get into it. Nope. So, don't put up with BO. Put up with MONEY. Get your money, girl. Um, nope, don't work like that. Should I put glitter on my eyeshadow and go freestyle, or is it too much, Shira? How much glitter and where are you going and what type of men are you trying to attract? Is he going to think it's classy or trashy? So it just depends on where you're going, the age, how much glitter you put on. Like I have a light glitter, as you can see. Look, it's very subtle. You see? Mhm. I found you this year and started my level up journey. How? Okay, now you live in, boyfriend pays all the bills when I go to college now, but should I push for more? If he can afford more, sprinkle, sprinkle. Like you can't push for something that can't be gotten, but that's good that you got him to do that. I'm just saying, if he doesn't have any more to give, then how will he give? But if he has it, then get it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hmm. Push until you can't push no more. Okay. Okay. Do 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 do. Make him pay tuition. That's right. Get that money. Mhm. Do you ask for money on the first date? No. Uh, why would you ask for money on the first date? They should offer you money to keep you coming back. They should offer you whatever you may need in the future if you chose the right target. He said he hasn't seen himself married. What should I do? He said he didn't think I wanted to get married. It don't matter how he see himself. It matter what you do to get him to do what he needs to do. Everything is a game. It don't matter if he sees himself married. Why do y'all have to have all the answers up front? Why can't you just trick them into the answers? You know, most women trick their husbands into marriage. You didn't know that? They get them hooked and then they threaten to leave. And the thought of another man having you is unbearable. And so they marry you. It's that simple. You get them hooked and you mention it when there's no arguing, there's no fighting, and you let him know. Be like, oh, well, since you don't see yourself getting married, and I do, maybe we should explore other options. So I really want to get married and have kids and stuff. What do you think? Think we've taken this relationship as far as it can go? Then he probably gonna reconsider. So you act like it doesn't bother you. You're excited to move on. You're not begging. You're not being a pygmisha. You're excited for your new chapter in life. You allow him to, you know, talk, share his feelings, and then you ask him what he wants to do. There, in that mentality, he's going to be like, dang, she's going to go find another one. And I'm not going to have anybody. And I've wasted all this time, energy, money. And she's just going to go get another one. Oh no, I need to take you off the market because I'm used to you now. And I'll have to start all over with another person. There you go. Dating 3 years, should I expect a ring for my birthday? If you hint around to it, you could expect it. Sprinkle, sprinkle, NM. If you hint around to it, like, oh my gosh, everybody's getting married. I wonder when my time will come. That way you're saying, look, I'm getting tired of waiting on you. You better give me this ring. Hmm. If he can't take a hint and a clue, then he can't be mad at you when you go out and find plan B, C, and D. Y'all need to stop thinking that you're obligated to anyone you're not obligated to anyone but yourself, period. Okay. So many people are faithful, worried about what their partner is going to think, and Your partner status on Facebook is still single. He got 3 aliases on Instagram, and he probably dated your friend, but you still being faithful from day one, worrying about if he gonna marry you or not. Girl, he not finna marry you no time soon because you aren't marriage material, period. So, and I'm not talking to anyone particular, I'm talking to people in general. If you act like a pygmisha, you're not marriage material, okay? So, what you don't take is what makes you marriage material. If you accept a man's mediocrity and his worst, you don't bring out the best in him. So you're not going to be marriage material or a good mother figure in his mind. If you make him be better by demanding more because you are more and accepting nothing less but the best or, more than what he has aspired to, that's what he's going to marry because he already knows you will let him go backwards in life and you'll take any old thing and accept any old thing. And if you're not there, you know, inspiring him to do more and be better, then he's going to go backwards too. So he ain't going to marry. If you take crap, he's not going to marry. Mhm. Shira, should I meet my sugar daddy's family if I don't want him as my man? I'll get some money before I meet anybody's family because I'm not finna meet your family if you ain't paying no bills. Are you paying my bills? Is he paying them bills? Is he getting are you getting money? You know, is it serious money? Do you still work? Because I ain't meet nobody parents if I'm still working unless we're teenagers. Okay. Not meeting your mama, I ain't meeting your daddy, your sister, your cousin. I still work. You ain't serious. That's how I would judge meeting anybody. Look, you're not gonna parade me in front of people to uh make them jealous or get back word to your ex or whatever. You ain't gonna do all of that to me. Where's my money? Because that's the only reason most people take you to meet anybody. They either want word back to their ex, they want to make somebody jealous, or they want you to think that they take you serious so you can give it up faster. None of the above. Where is my money? And then I'd be like, while I'm there, I'd be like, oh yeah, he promised me, this and that. So he could look like the chump. Oh, right. You promised that we were going to go on a cruise this year, remember? Oh, yeah, right. You promised that we were going to go pick out some jewelry next week, remember? Oh, remember you said we were going to go shopping. So, joke's on you. Or I act like I expect you to take me shopping. People, oh, you know what? We need to go shopping. I need some new, clothes. Where do you want to go shop? Or you can just give me your credit card. Flip the script. Oh my God, your such and such has a new girlfriend and he's paying for her. um, I think people are too innocent in their mind to properly mentally level up. Y'all got to come out of that and realize it's a game. And if you're not playing, you're losing. And I've said that so many times. Should a woman take a man's talk of marriage and kids seriously if they have proposed? If you have a ring, if he has the lifestyle to give you that you actually want, if you don't work anymore, then I would take it seriously. But if you still working and he's living, you know, paycheck to paycheck, and that's not the life you see that you would like, then I'm not taking him seriously at all because he don't have what I want. Okay. How he gonna take care of all them kids? So he gotta have some money, basically. I am meeting a man my dad recommended for me. I think he is emotionally connected to another woman. How do I win him? You don't win a man, baby. They win you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You act like you don't care. You act like he's boring. You challenge his manhood. You spend his money, baby. You want to win a man, spend his money. Wherever he spent the most money is where he will be attracted to, period. Wherever most of his money is going, that's where he will be going. So spend his money. That's how you get him. That's how you win him. Oh my God, I've spent thousands of dollars on this woman and I have gotten nothing in return. I better go figure out what I can get out of it. I need to spend more time with her so I can figure her out. Then guess what? Now he's chasing you. Men don't throw away money in the garbage. Get him to spend. You want to win a man? Get his money. Y'all think I be playing gold diggers? That's why they always got men because that's what men follow. Look at Steve Harvey. You know he was spending money on Lori Harvey, and then she told, "I can't be with you no more until you get a divorce and do A, B, C, and D." You know he done spent so much money he didn't have no choice but to get the divorce, or all his money was gonna walk away and go with some other man. Thank you, Monica. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell us how to join the Level Up Club Stage One. Um, Go to my description bar, click on Show More, scroll all the way down. You'll see Detailer, message Detailer on Facebook, and ask how to get into the group. Detailer will add you to the group and tell you all the steps. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. All right. Thank you, Monica. Men love materialistic women. Right. So, what they spent money on, they're not going to easily let go. Get your shop on. What if I discovered that he wants to have a boyfriend girlfriend relationship instead of being a sugar daddy? He's twice my age. Well, what is a boyfriend girlfriend relationship mean to you? To me, it means you paying all my bills because you're trying to take me off the market. To me, it means that you take care of everything. I don't work anymore, especially if you're old. You taking me off the market, then you need to pay. So boyfriend girlfriend relationship means every bill that comes in my name, you pay. It means if I don't want to work, you give me money to spend. It means if I want to start my own business, you're most likely going to fund it. That's what that means. Or if you decide to be a couple and get nothing in return, it means I'm spending the best years of my life with someone older and getting nothing in return. Give me my money. Thank you, Rose. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. So if someone is taking you off the market, it's very similar to marriage. If you're going to be in a committed relationship, you need to commit to paying all your bills. Can you demand these things if you're a 6 and below in looks? Only if he a 2? Only if he's super old or a 2? If you a 6 and he a 2, you could demand it. Okay, because 6 is good for him. Especially okay. Or you need to get your 6 up to a 10. Either way, you got to do something. It was fun. But should I pretend I want to pay half? Girl, if you do, no, no. You on the wrong channel, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Why would you pretend that you want to pay half? That's very masculine. Men are not attracted to masculine women, period. I didn't even finish reading. I was offended by that question. Okay. Please don't ask no man that ever. Look at the title of the video. There's your answer. Mhm. Why do some women only attract broke men? Because they broke minded. They don't think they deserve a man with money. They think they deserve the bare minimum, and that's what they get. They walk out looking like the bare minimum. They talk like the bare minimum. They expect the bare minimum. So that's what they're attracted, the bare minimum. Stop doing that, and you won't. Stop putting up with it when you find out that it is, and just be done with it. Thank you, Mermaid King, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you so much. I have some women who say, "Oh, I met this guy. He ended up being a dusty. Are y'all still dating?" Yes, that's the problem. Mhm. You still accepted it. Why did you accept that? Stop accepting what you don't want. Otherwise, what you do want is going to pass you by because you're busy with what you don't want. If you want to attract a wealthy man, you need to look, walk, talk, and act like you deserve one. Go to the places where they hang out, dress accordingly, speak accordingly, look accordingly. You can't just attract something that's not, you know, in their circle. A man is not going to be attracted to someone who's not on their level as far as, blending in their environment or feeling that they deserve to be where they are in life. Most people that have money or are well to do feel like they deserve to be there. If you're walking around feeling like you don't deserve to be there, that's not attractive. So act like you deserve everything. Act like it's all about you. Act like you expect everything and look like that you can make those demands. It's just like that ego song by Beyonce and Kanye West. Got a big ego. Because I can back it up. You got to be able to back it up. Okay, you have to be able to back it up. That's why the level up is important. You're gonna level up so you can back it up. If I back it up, so you have to back it up, and that way they're like, "Oh wow, I love your confidence, and you're so great." Shira, baby, I don't have to act like I deserve you because I just do. Oh, so sorry if I see a dude with makeup on. Y'all are silly. Some women aren't cut out for this, Shira. I know. My husband is not a provider. I know you now realize from your videos. I'm Bob the Builder. You lost $4,000 on it. He lost $4,000 on an online game. Isha. Is that short for Pygmisha? Because, first of all, if my husband, was Dusty and he's playing with real money online and lost $4,000, he would no longer be my husband. Period. I'm filing for divorce the next day. Or at least I'm pretending to. And with that pretend filing for divorce or anger, I will state my demands. If you do not do A, B, C, and D by this time next week, I'm out. You better figure this out. And you better not ever repeat it. And you better find a better paying, high paying job. You should even have enough time to be online wasting $4,000. You could have been starting a business. Or did you give it to some other woman that makes you feel like a man? I'd be accusing him of everything. So he'd be hustling, be scrambling to do something. Then I'd be gone if he ain't do nothing. To redeem himself in a week, I'll be gone. Mm-hmm. Are you sure he didn't give it to somebody else? You know them Dusties be giving away money while you at work, right? You better make sure. I'm sorry, I'm not staying with somebody that's that dumb. We can't live like that. Mhm. An online game. How do you that mean he addicted to it, first of all, and that's a problem. He need to be addicted to some money and to some starting some businesses or addicted to some type of work, but he's addicted to games. Shira, so Sugar Daddy's trying to downgrade me my apartment now that he divorced. I stay or I stay sexy help. Thank you, Donna. Macintosh Sprinkle Sprinkle. Well, then upgrade to another Sugar Daddy, baby. Have two. Mhm. Thank you, Donna. Sprinkle Sprinkle. You ain't got to move. Just get another one to pay what he can. It's like, oh, don't worry. I'll take care of what you can't afford. Oh, number two, I have to go get a job at night. That means I won't be able to see you. Elizabeth says, I'm the typical. You say you're a Pisces too. How did you become so tough? You're not the typical Pisces. I mastered my weaknesses. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I leveled up all the things about being a Pisces that were deemed negative. I changed what I did not like. You have the power to do so. Um, so you need 4K for your car? I know, he just blew it on a game. Mental level up is changing what you don't want to be anymore, how you don't want to think anymore, how you don't want to respond or react to certain situations anymore. That's the mental level, how to think different, react different to create a different life. So if you're trying to level up without changing your mentality and how you react to things and how you view things, then you're not going to fully level up. You got to change it all. And once you start changing how you feel about things, how you react to things, that's when your life starts to really change, especially if you're leveling up on the outside as well. It's like, wow, she doesn't take that BS anymore and she's looking good. She might be valuable. See, people that take BS and don't care about how they look are deemed invaluable. You don't have any value. But when you care about what you look like and you won't accept trash, you become valuable. So just keep that in mind. You accept any type of trash and you look like trash, you're not valuable. And when I say looking like trash, I just mean not looking your best when you leave your house and expecting people to treat you like you look good when you are in pajamas and walking around in house slippers. They're not going to treat you how you expect them to if you don't look like how you're supposed to look. Mhm. So make sure the outside is matching the inside and you are looking like you want to be treated. Why do men in Europe expect you to pay for everything? Because that's what y'all accept. Stop accepting it and it will change. The woman leads. The woman leads If you stop accepting it, they will stop doing it. Stop doing it. It takes an effort. It takes a whole movement to stop something. You got to say, I ain't paying no 50-50. Look what I look like. Your mama? You don't have to say it in those words. But you could say, I'm not paying for a date you asked me on. I'm the woman. If you need help from a woman, then I don't need you as a man because you're not very masculine at all. Mhm. Sorry, don't need you. I can go out eat with another woman if I want to pay for half. And sometimes the woman might just pay just because she's nice. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to impress you and pay for half my food. No, that's not how it works. If you want me, pay for the whole thing. If you don't, keep it moving. Just have to put your foot down. I don't care. Embarrass them in public if you got to. I don't care. If you want to change something, you have to put effort into the change. If you want to change how men in Europe do things, stop accepting them. Just stop accepting. It's like, nope, no thanks. Date men who pay for everything only. I don't date men who go 50-50 because they're not very masculine. Sorry. And be dismissive. Then they'll think twice about, not paying for a woman. They see a beautiful woman, all the beautiful women in Europe start rejecting the 50-50. Guess what? There'll be no more 50-50. So stop accepting it. Okay, I would never. Just tell them straight up, I'm not paying for this date. See what you can do. Stop doing it. Just if everybody stopped doing it, then it wouldn't be done. Just think about how quick people have accepted wearing a mask in public everywhere they go. Just how quick that because people were like looking at you like a bug or something because you ain't got on no mask. You have a mask on. The sign says mask. Mask. You think about all the Karens who are enforcing masks or not enforcing masks. Some believe in them and some don't. The point is, look how fast that changed because people were not accepting something different. Either you do it or you don't come in. Period. Either you pay for this food or I'm not going. I'm not dating you. I ain't doing nothing with you. If everybody said that tomorrow, there will be no more 50-50. So you just got all the women have to be on board, or a majority of them, or a lot of them. And they have to put it on social media. People in Europe, get on social media, share those memes. Stop paying 50-50 with a man. He's a man. Start the movement. Stop accepting what is and create what you want. That's how stuff changes. Think about, let's remember like when I first started this channel, there were so many pick niches in America. I ain't even lying. And like 5 years later, there's way less. Now we have a gold digger epidemic. Now we have, oh, she wants you to pay for everything. Because that's how it starts. You got to stop accepting less. Now all the music is about it. Oh no, I don't want no broke man. So you just have to put it out there. Social media is your fastest way to change anything. Put it out there. All you women in Europe, stop caring what other people think and put those memes out there and shame those men for trying to get your money. Oh, you want me to pay? Goodbye. No, thank you. I'll go eat with my mother. She'll pay for me. I'll go eat with my father. He'll pay for me. Oh, I'll go eat with my friend. She'll pay for me. That means you can't impress me. I'd rather eat with my parents. I'd rather eat my friend because you're not impressive and no. The crazy thing is men like to take the lead. How do you stop caring what people think? Look at your life and ask yourself, does caring what people think get me where I want to be? That's how you stop caring. Has caring of what people think gotten me where I need to be? If the answer is yes, then continue. If the answer is no, then stop. Mhm. I don't care. I don't care what people think at all. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway. You can always go to school. Why are you rushing to have a master's at 25? I don't know why them people always rushing to have some education, like they're gonna run out into the world and get a job paying $1 million when the economy is down. Okay, good luck. Um, Stop talking to them and they won't tell you what they think. Stop listening to them. Stop reading their comments. Stop caring what they think. If you didn't ask for their opinion, don't take it. That's how I feel about it. You said only the Scandinavian region, like Denmark, etc., believes in 50-50, not the rest of Europe. Well, that's good. Glad to hear that. Because that's a relief. So you don't have much work to do at all. Do some videos about how to side hustle. Find what you're good at and get paid to do it. That's pretty much it. That's how you side hustle. Whatever you do for free that you like, and people say you're good at it, do it but get paid. And also, y'all know I have a book, How to Do What You Love, by a sheer star goddess, SheRaSeven. You have to put in both names for it to pop up on Amazon. Thank you. A man that has the nerve to think he's okay, yeah. No more 50-50. So moving on. You don't act like a 50-50 chick. You don't offer to pay for nothing. When the bill comes, you look at your nails. You don't do any of that. You don't act like you're even thinking about paying for a thing. You are the prize, period. You understand? If you even flinch when that bill comes, you better fix that. Okay? So if he even jokes around about you paying, um, and you think he's serious for 2 seconds, he ain't the one. Don't disrespect Kevin. He is the real deal. What? What about Kevin? He in here? Hey, Kevin. Okay. Um. Mhm. So some of the questions that you ladies are asking, you don't even have to ask. Half the time, the answer to your question is you have the wrong target. Okay. If you have to ask these few questions, you have the wrong target. How to get him to give you money? Wrong target. How to make him chase? Wrong target. Okay. You got the wrong one. That's start all over. Get another one. Okay. You started wrong. That's why you're asking those questions. If you are attractive, if you are leveled up, if he approached you, if you are the prize, you never have to ask those questions. That means you chose wrong. Okay. It means you chose wrong. Absolutely wrong. It means you aimed it too high. Hmm. Should you look for marriage or should I look for money? You should look for any man that is willing to pay every bill that you have and who worships you. And if it results in marriage, wonderful. And you should not tell them what you're looking for. You should just take what they're giving you. And whatever you want, that's what you need to tell them. After, you know that they want the same thing. I mean, that's the honest truth. People are gonna give you all this complicated information. Look, if you want them, let them know when you're ready. Period. If you chose the right target, they'll say, "Yeah, sure, let's go. Let's do this." Most of y'all can't really understand that you keep choosing the wrong targets. Okay? You keep choosing the wrong targets. That's why it's too hard for you. That's why it's complicated. That's why it's taking years and suffering and, all of this because it's the wrong one. And I'm not saying there's a right or a wrong one. You just chose the challenging one. You chose the one you got to actually work and put effort uh, towards and who thinks he's the prize. So I'm not doing all of that. When a man realizes that you don't care about looks and just about lifestyle and how you're treated, things change. Things totally change. If you with a man because of his looks, he's not going to treat you like the prize, period. But if they know that you're not into looks, especially if he is halfway handsome, if they know you are not into looks and that you will drop him in 2 seconds for the ugliest man out there as long as his car is nicer and he has more money, they're going to treat you like the prize. Okay. So it's just the truth. If you don't believe me, test this out. When you're next time you with somebody, like on a date or with your man, and a nicer car drives right up next to you, look all up in the car. Be like, make sure it's an ugly old man or something like that. And look up in that car, see how they start to act. Okay, do it. Or mention someone's car. Like if you see them getting out of a car in a parking lot, be like, oh my God, look at this car. You're gonna be watching him in the club or in the bar, in the restaurant, wherever y'all are at, keeping your eye. Are you going to the bathroom? You want me to walk with you? Because you know that old man is on the loose and he could be yours at any given time with no question. Okay. When me and when me and James used to go out and there was a celebrity in the house. Like we used to go to clubs and bars and stuff. Whenever there's a celebrity in the house, you want me to walk you to the bathroom? Mm-mm. Save our place. I can go. Don't worry, save my place. You don't want anybody to get our seats. I'm gonna be having to go to the bathroom. I'll be walking around. Yeah. Come back with a whole new drink, but have to sip it down, look like it's the same drink. Thank Thank you says Sprinkle Sprinkle. What age range for someone who is 38? Anybody who could pay your 38-year-old bills and retire you at 38 years old. That's my opinion. Whatever age range that is for you. If they can retire you and pay all your bills and give you the lifestyle you desire, that's the age you need to go for. 50 through 55, right? Yeah. James know me. He know me. He already know. I'm come back with a whole nother drink. Oh, your friend bought it for me. Oh, the bartender gave it to me for free. Hmm. Anyway, the men go holler regardless. You can't stop that. And plus, it is what it is. You go out to these type of places, that's what will happen. Hmm. Mr. Steal Your Girl, right? If anyone else in here, oh, y'all talking to each other. What is something to say to a man you are breaking up with that will hurt him for life? That you cheated on him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Ishan. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just cause I love you. Blessings. Oh, thank you, Ishan. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. Mhm. Don't tell him nothing or tell him you cheated on him with his friend. If that's what you're trying to accomplish. But the best way to get revenge on anybody is to level up out of their league so that they can never get you back. And the next time they see you, you with somebody way better anyway. So pull a Jade on him. You was in an entanglement. An entanglement. No, you can't tell them that they didn't satisfy you in bed because they already know that's probably not true if you stay with them that long. You just tell them that you cheated on. That'll do the trick. Thank you, Shantastic Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hey girl. Hey. Love you, Shira. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Now if you want them back, don't tell them that. If you want them back eventually, don't ever tell them that. Just so y'all know. If you done with them forever, bye forever. Don't ever call me. Block my number. I'm gonna block yours. If you see me on the street, act like you don't know me. If it's that, then tell them you cheated. If you might want him back one day, you never know. He could get some money and come back for you. If there's the slightest thing in your mind that y'all might get back together, don't tell him that. Just saying. But if you done forever for good, you could tell him that. Tips to continue to level up when self-conscious or insecure. First of all, get unself-conscious and get secure. That's the tip. Choose self-conscious choose self-consciously to be secure in yourself. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Compare yourself to yourself the day before and be better than that. That's pretty much it. If whatever about yourself that you don't like, change it. Don't live with something that you don't want to live with. If you're self-conscious about a certain thing, work on it. If there's something about yourself that you don't like, start to change it. If you are not working towards change, don't complain. Don't say you're self-conscious if you choose to be that way. That is who you chose to be. Don't say that you're insecure because you choose to be insecure in something that makes you feel like, you know, less than because you choose to stay in that mode. So if you're not changing it, don't talk about it. That's what I tell. Like I don't like hearing about people's plans unless it's done. Like is it locked in? I don't care what you plan on doing. Is it done? Don't give me no stories. What have you done towards it? Where is the proof? I don't care about what you're planning. What have you done? So if you're not taking steps towards improving yourself, then we can't talk about it. That's how I feel about stuff. What highlighter is this? Oh my, this is Level Up Cosmetics highlighter in the color Drip. Drip, baby, drip. It's linked below on my in my description, but it's levelupcosmetics.us and it's in the color Drip. I also have Bronze Babe, which is a little bit more coppery. So y'all go check that out. Rhonda Scott says, don't leave your house to make money. I believe in that. You make money from your phone and use his money to make more money. DM me, I'll show you how. Girl, what y'all doing over there? Rhonda says she got a plan for y'all. Okay. Why y'all going hard on oh, y'all talking to each other. Um, why was it difficult for you to go vegan? Did you ever backslide? I just do not love the substitutes. No. It like I can understand how going vegan would be crazy if you've eaten everything your entire life, but I haven't eaten everything my entire life. So it was kind of easier for me because I didn't eat pork or beef since I was 19. My kids never ate pork or beef. We only ate poultry or seafood. So it was pretty easy to give up poultry, then seafood, then dairy. Do it in steps. You don't have to give it up all at once. Do it in steps, but you know, if you're addicted to food, um, then and you don't like the substitutes, then find something you do like. Stick with that. If Lizzo can go vegan, come on now. If Lizzo can go vegan, anybody can go vegan. You just gotta go look up recipes. Like, the stuff is good. You gotta have the right seasonings. Thank you, Shantastic. Just came from a date with a millionaire. Good for you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got the bag. Where'd y'all go? Where y'all went? Where he took you, girl? Did y'all get some champagne? Did y'all have some drinks? Thank you, Sprinkle, sprinkle. Lizzo went vegan for real. I promise you. Go look it up. You said Lizzo needs meat. Sure. What to do if you find out he's cheating? Would you support cheating too? Um, if you find out and you're gonna cheat on him, then make sure whoever you're cheating on him with is someone you really want to cheat with or has some money or something. Like, make your choice better than his choice. And don't tell him he's cheating if you want to go cheat, because as soon as he thinks that he's cheating, he's going to be watching you like a hawk, because that's what he expects you to go do is cheat. So get your cheating out the way first, then bust him and make him pay for forgiveness with a purse, a new car, a down payment, something. But go get your stuff out the way first. That way you can pretend like you're so super hurt, and that if he wants to keep you from cheating, he's going to have to meet your demands. But you done already cheated, so whatever. Get your money. So if you find out he's cheating, you go cheat, then bust him and cry and make him make it up to you by paying a lot of money for something that you really desire, so that you don't go out and cheat, but you already did. Yeah, that's why it's important to control emotions, because you can plan stuff out strategically to your advantage always. Mm, Wrong question. But so yeah, I'm going to give you the lifestyle lavish one baby, only luxury for my baby. What? Okay, well, you can start by donating, huh? Thank you. Mhm. How to not get emotionally attached? Well, if you're still working, you shouldn't be emotionally attached. If you're still paying your own bills, you should not be emotionally attached. If you don't feel like the prize in that relationship, you should not be emotionally attached. That's how you can stop yourself. Ask yourself those 3 questions. If you are emotionally attached and the 3 answers are no, something wrong with you. You give away stuff free. You're not the prize. You don't feel like you deserve any better, and so you take the least for you take the least. So, your emotion requires investment from him. Financial investment, time, and energy. Otherwise, you're just giving it away, and nobody wants it when you give it away, okay? When you give something away for free, it loses its value. If they were handing out stuff on the street for free, people will say, "No, thank you." But if they were selling it, people would line up to buy it. Think about it. Don't nobody want nothing free. If people have to pay for your emotions, they'll respect them more. Entanglement. Look at August. He gave himself away for free, and poor Jada just tossed him to the curb when Will Smith came back and like, oh, I want to make this work. Okay. Because he had invested. Mhm. Your your emotion depends on his financial investment in you. That's how you could stop. Shira, I wore this ridiculous long black synthetic wig this week and got so much attention. It cost $18. Good for you, girl. Shoot, some of them wigs is cute. Okay. I guess they make them better these days. Okay. A millionaire shot by a what? Dusty? Oh, Lord. Are short men disappropriately more angry? Short men mentality is weird, but you can get a lot out of them because they are short. Mhm. But you're gonna have to put up with some crazy stuff because they're gonna like overcompensate. If you now here's a tip for short men, if they have short man mentality. If you make them feel naturally masculine, it will lessen. Like you gotta give them a pet name. You gotta ask them to move stuff around, to carry stuff. You gotta treat them like they 6 feet tall. Oh, baby, I can't open this. Could you open this jar for me? Ask them questions you already know the answer to. Lay it on thick. Oh, baby, are you working out? Wow, you look really good. Yes. I have something in the car. I need you to help me get out. It's really heavy. You're so strong. You just be telling them some stuff and make them feel good. Yeah. Um, that will lessen his short man mentality around you, anyway. You wish you could keep a straight face. Oh my gosh. What to say when a man asks to have sex with you and you don't want to? Tell him yes, but give him a far off date. And tell him for sure it's gonna happen on this date. And from now until that date, you're gonna get whatever you want. Whatever you ask for, you're gonna get it because he doesn't want you to change your mind. And then the day before, your aunt's gonna mysteriously pass away. And you're gonna be too distraught and you're gonna have to get on a plane and go, see about your family and your funerals, arrangements and all that kind of stuff. And then you're gonna come back and you're gonna need about 2, 3 more weeks to get over the death and to mourn properly. And then you'll have to start all over. Never say no. Just give them the runaround. Just like y'all know all those, those dussies that always be in a lawsuit. I got a lawsuit, You know how the lawyers give them the runaround for like 20 years? That's what you gotta do. You gotta give them the runaround. You gotta be in an entanglement with that runaround. Okay? So always say yes. That doesn't mean you're going to do it. But you know how they tell you they're gonna pay all your bills and you believe them and you go out with them and spend time with them and do stuff with them and they're not answering their phone. It's bill time. They said they was gonna pay. They promised. They're not answering. It's the same thing. Tell them what they need to hear and get what you need to get. And then all of a sudden, Aunt Trudy gonna die, or whatever you gonna name her. You gotta talk about Aunt Trudy to set it up, though. When you spending time together, you're like, oh, my Aunt Trudy just called. Oh, hey. Let me text her back. He gotta know Aunt Trudy is real. So when she died, it is devastating. Okay, you gotta set it up from the start. Everybody got an Aunt Trudy? Raise your hand. You gonna mention her a couple times? You're gonna be texting back and forth a couple times? You're gonna show her a picture of an old lady? Raise your hand. You gonna give him a date to where you gonna meet him at the hotel? All right then. The day before Aunt Trudy gonna pass away, may rest her soul, and you're gonna have gotten all these nice gifts and promises and bills paid up until the hotel date that you'll never make it to. Now all of a sudden, you need airfare to go to Aunt Trudy's funeral. So you're gonna get extra added bonus. So you had an Aunt Trudy that really died. Oh, I'm sorry, use her name. Well, Trudy is a popular name for that age range, so that's why I chose it. We got to remember we got to have a realistic name for that era. So choose one from back then: Mary, Trudy, Susie, Susan, something. Them old school names. Um, you say Aunt Trudy raised me. Yep. Tell them about the hard times you had when you had to be raised. Spent a couple years with her. Make it, lay it on thick. Get that sympathy. Agnes. I them Agnes is a little bit suspicious because maybe give her a nickname. Can't be like Gertrude or Agnes or something like that. You got to give her a nickname like Margaret. Most people don't call their Aunt Margaret. They have a little nickname. So if it's like that for them, you gotta give her a nickname. Okay. Yeah, Maggie. Yeah, Aunt Maggie. There you go. Aunt Jackie. There you go. There you go. You good. Okay. Aunt Cookie. See? Y'all getting it. Okay. Now I gotta find a picture of somebody. Go search the obituaries the day after for Trudy. Somewhere, I don't know. Make up one, I don't know. Shira, what should we talk about on a date when he's a quiet type? Just make eye contact, baby. Stare into his soul. Like you're trying to figure him out. Then he's gonna ask you what are you thinking? What are you thinking? It's a secret. What kind of secret? Oh, I'm just thinking about. Actually, I'm wondering what you're thinking about. You're so quiet. You must have deep thoughts. I like deep thoughts. Oh, yeah, I'm always thinking all the time. Da, 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 da. I know, I can tell. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, girl. You know, I get my. It's just that nobody understands me, so it's kind of awkward to talk a lot. Well, I would love to see if I understand you. Why don't you try me? And even if I don't understand you, I still think a man in deep thought is sexy. Bam! I win. Where's my money? Oh, I like you. I like you too. I do enjoy silence sometimes. I like to people watch. Me too. Oh, really? What do you notice first in a person? Oh, I always look how they walk. Do they walk with their head up or down? Or they have confidence? Really? What did you notice when you first saw me? See, that's how you gotta do it. Don't let that silence stand in the way. Break it. Mhm. Pull him in all the way. Don't let him up for no air. You be like up all night thinking about you. Call her tomorrow. Is it too early? Oh, it's after 10:30. Am I ever tempted to level up for someone with more money? I can do that and still stay married. What you talking about? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, act like I got to do one or the other. I can do both if I wanted to. You know how many men don't care if you married and will still give you money? Oh, welcome to the new age, I guess. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to do nothing because what if they're married and they still got money? Oh, we don't want to complicate things, but here goes some money. You don't know. But honestly, stop thinking inside of a box. Think outside the box. You don't have to do a thing, but whatever you want to do. If you want to keep your husband and you want to level up and you want somebody to give you some money, all of those things are possible. All of them. Ask the women in here that's already doing it. Mm-hmm. The James would have a heart attack. Mhm. But what I'm saying is if you whatever you want to do, you can do it. You don't have to have something in your way. If it's not in your way mentally, it ain't in your way. Hmm. So here's my thing. Now, honestly, if you're married to somebody, but you can level up and do better, why do you have to leave that one to go do better? I mean, what do you really want? Do you want the man's money or do you want the man? Think about it. Do you want the whole man or you just want that money? And you can get two bags. Why stop getting the other bag when you get the other bag too? You have two bags. You can have a husband bag and a side piece bag. What? Don't trade, just get both. Once you reach a certain level, you don't trade your old cars in, you just get another one. You keep the old one. Okay. But if you're just not that type of person and you don't want to do that, then don't do it. Like I said, everything is a choice. And everything is how you view it. That's it. If you know you can do better, you can get money out of people without even meeting them. If you know you can do better, you can get money out of people that are just trying to impress you without even doing anything. See, it's all mental. The chase is the best part of anything. And if they think they have a chance and if they continue to chase, they will continue to spend. You don't ever have to get caught. Just like the Roadrunner on Looney Tunes. He ain't never got to get caught. He don't want that coyote. He just want to stop and say beep beep and go on. Beep beep. That coyote done spent all his money ordering stuff online, trying to catch this Roadrunner. He done ordered from Acme. Like he should have Acme Prime. Like Amazon Prime. Acme Prime was, man, that's where Amazon got the idea because as soon as he would order, it would come like in 2 seconds. What? He didn't have to wait a day. Well, shoot. It would come right then and there from a helicopter. We just drop it off and be like, that coyote would not stop chasing that bird because he invested too much money. He ordered all that stuff online. He tried to lure it with some traps, put some flowers out. He couldn't get the bird. And my mom used to tell me that cartoon is bad. He chasing that bird because he wants some sex from it. I'm like, Mom, it's a cartoon. That's not what it's about. She was trying to decode the cartoon. He wants something else. I'm like, it's a bird. They can't do that. It's a bird. I don't care. It's like, how come he don't chase other birds? Or how come he's not chasing a different coyote? Why is it the same coyote? And why do you think it has eyelashes? It's a girl. It's like, maybe you're right. Because it'll like when the coyote like hits himself in the head with like a mallet or something, or a brick drops on his head, and the roadrunner will come stand in front of it and bat its eyelashes and go beep beep and run right back off, right? Because it wants to be chased. It don't fear for its life. It ain't worried about being caught. But it does come back and beep beeps in its face to continue the chase. So learn from Roadrunner and my mother. All you gotta do is show up, look good, beat them eyelashes, and say beep beep, and he'll keep chasing as long as he never catch you. Okay. Um, I needed this. Thank you, Sheila. Oh, you're welcome. Queen Sprinkle Sprinkle. So my mom was always breaking down cartoons. Maybe that's where I got it from. Trying to decode stuff. Thank you, Fatima Sprinkle Sprinkle. As my dad always says, when you are not married, you are still free. That's true. You single until you married, and even then you could still be single if you're not invested in your marriage. Fully. Thank you, Fatima Sprinkle Sprinkle. Um, so how you treat yourself is how other people will treat you. I deserve the best. I do not deal with dust. Do not approach me unless you own your own successful business or you have a large paycheck that you can spend with no problem. Don't even come over here. Don't. That's what you got to look like when you go out. That's what you gotta look like when you go to the store. That's what you gotta look like when you're freestyling or in a bar or wherever. If you don't look like that, anybody will approach you, or at least try to have that demeanor, you know, because anybody can look like anybody. You can put the same outfit on somebody and they can look totally different. So you it's about how you look, how you act, how you have eye contact or don't have eye contact, your posture, how you sit, how you speak, how you treat other people around you. You have good manners, it shows that you're used to the finer things. So like for example, I could be like this in bad posture, sitting somewhere on my phone, dressed in the same dress as some other woman. But if she's sitting up like this, long neck, elongated, good posture, smiling, using good manners and excuse me. Yes, could I please have a menu? Thank you so much. Versus, excuse me, can I have a menu? There's a difference. Thank you, my sprinkle sprinkle. My potential is very generous. Gives money all the time. Recently, started saying he loves me as well, but he hesitant to pay all my bills, so I don't have to work anymore. I fell back a little. What does this mean? What's my next move? Girl, tell him your boss is sexually harassing you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for that very generous donation. Tell him, start talking about your boss harassing you or some dude at work harassing you. Try to take you out to lunch. You know, you got some competition at work. He gonna pay them bills quick. Don't make it a coworker that makes the same as you. Make it a higher up, executive, part owner, partner, whatever. Wherever you work at, make them higher up and be talking like, oh my gosh, the owner of the company invited out to his ranch this weekend. Oh, no, you need to quit that job. I'll pay for all your stuff. You know, as long as if there's competition, it's over. He's gonna let you quit. But I don't know if I feel comfortable because sometimes he flirts with me at work. Uh, Sometimes I feel like quitting, but I have no other way to pay my bills. And I have to go because I don't want to get fired. And, it's just, I'm caught in this entanglement. You know how it is. That's what I would do. Somebody, I make up somebody. You don't even have to be a real person. Um, is it better to be a man or a woman? It just depends on what you want to do. Okay. Like for me, it's better to be a woman. You can get away with way more. You can get way more in a shorter amount of time. Okay. I don't mind if I spend the rest of my life in silence with you just looking at you. Well, then donate. Okay. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Money talk, baby. Ah, why is money talks? Cancers. Okay, y'all talking about zodiac. Yeah. Sweet words don't mean nothing without that cash app or that donation. Don't bring me a poem unless it's written on the back of a check. Okay. Or in a gift card envelope with the gift card in it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm sorry. It's just. I remember one time somebody wrote me a poem, and I was pretty young. I was like 19. And it was weird because It was stalker. It wasn't really stalkerish. It was like, y'all are weird for writing me a poem. You're weird for writing me a poem, and I just met you a couple weeks ago. Mm, I still remember that poem too. I think I might have kept it, but it was like, I think this poem could have been written for anybody, and maybe it's not the first person that you've given it to. So where's my money? Girl, you don't gave that poem to everybody. Get your money. Um, I'm just saying, I don't take poems. Give me my money. Hi, what's that?
Dad made you coffee.
Dad, he made me some coffee. Oh, thank you. Tell him thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Layla. James made me some coffee and sent Layla to deliver, y'all. Ooh, he made it right. Anyway, he spiked it. No, he didn't spike it. You know, this is my favorite cups to like put it in there. Um, oh, I, should a woman be smiling and telling jokes or being serious? Be serious on a date. Be mysterious, not serious, but mysterious, or be feminine. James was listening. He trying to be husband and me. Now James is just like that. James is just like that. He'll do everything for people. Like, well, for me. I don't know why, but he do. I don't question it. I just accept it. I don't try to reciprocate it. I just keep accepting it. Every once in a while, I might ask him, "You want some coffee?" Because I'm like, every once in a while, or he'll be like, "Are you making coffee?" Like, no. It's like, why? You want some? But honestly, he's always like that. He's very generous. James is a Sagittarius. Mhm. Ladies, how can a man be more mysterious without acting like you're not interested? How can a man be more mysterious? The same way a woman can, but you got to do it in a masculine way. Like, you have to look at her, do the eye contact, do the look. I'm gonna show you how. If I was a man, this is how I do it. If I were a man, because I could get him either way. If I were a man, let me get my masculine pose. Make my shoulders big. I'd stare into her eyes like this. Like I was trying to figure her out. Like, oh yeah, you're dangerous. What? I'm dangerous? What do you mean I'm dangerous? Oh yeah, I can see. You got those eyes. What eyes? Don't worry, I like it. What do you like? You'll find out. What are you talking about? Oh my God, you're so funny. You're so silly. I'm serious. What are you talking about? You'll see. What will I see? Then grab her hand. You have soft hands too. You smell really good. So, see, how do you get your ex back? Go back in time. Get the DeLorean from Back to the Future and go back to when he actually cared about you for a second before he threw you in the garbage dumpster and be with him. That's how you get back. You time travel back to the past before he dumped you in the garbage. Otherwise, you want your boyfriend to be a dumpster diver, which means you are what? Trash. We don't go backwards. We don't climb out the garbage can and go back to the curb and wheel ourselves back into the garage and untake ourselves out of the garbage and put ourselves back into the garbage can and take ourselves out the trash can on the couch. No, we don't. And one man's trash is another man's treasure. We go and get better. We become better. We're that recycled water bottle that becomes the hair clip in Beyonce's head. Okay, whatever. But we level up. We don't go backwards. Okay, so please stop asking how to get an ex back. You get another one. You don't go backwards. If he's not trying to get you back, why do you want him back? Period. That's called being a pick Misha. Pick me, even though you already picked me away, pick me again. Nope. Move on. He don't want you, period. Get over it, move forward, get another one, a better one. You better than that, act like it. Otherwise, he'll just dump you again because he knows that he can. I did not call her trash. I'm just saying if someone dumped you, what do you think the word dump means? Why do you think they use the word dump in when you break up with someone? Because they dump you in the garbage dump. They don't want you no more. They discard you. They dump you off into the trash. Okay. So that's why I use that analogy because they dumped you. Now people will say we broke up, but who broke up with who for real? Did they break up with you? I want to break up with you. What do you call? Oh, he broke up with me. He broke up. That means he tore you off and put you down and walked away. Same thing. He set down his baggage and he walked. He don't want you no more. He put you down. Now, if you were important, do you think he would break off or break up or separate himself from you if you were important to him? No, he wouldn't. Do you think that if something that he broke off, sat down, and walked away from starts following him again, that he's going to go chase after it after he done put it down? No. You think he's going to treat it as good as he would treat something that's new and more interesting, who was not chasing after him after he done already tore himself apart from you, set you down, and walked away? No. So I don't suggest going backwards ever to anybody. Get another one who don't know your past, who don't know you're a pygmisha, and start acting like you deserve the best and get the best. I tell that to any woman. You might have been pygmisha before, but you don't have to be again. How to get another one? Look good, go out, be seen, ask questions, play dumb, ask for help. Can you help me reach that in the grocery store? Drop something, let them pick it up. Shoot. Is it good to be a tease if you're doing it the right way? It's not really a tease, it's a promise of a potential Date. Promise of a potential good time. It's not a tease. It's only a tease if there's no promise. Uh-oh. Hold on. Mm, The trolls are back. Hey trolls, how you doing? Hit the like button, trolls, as you come in. Hit that like. You gonna troll on here? You gonna like the video first, okay? Hit that like button, troll. I ain't playing today. Just hit it, okay? Thank you. The heck? Y'all know y'all like my videos. Don't even play. Okay. Hold on one second. I gotta talk to this. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, Pink Lotus. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hey, Shira, can you give tips on how to look cute and classy poolside? Should you wear makeup, hairstyle? Poolside, okay. Girl, go old school and classic. Um, I would definitely wear makeup, waterproof, of course. Not a full face, but just like the lashes, maybe some liner and some lips, of course, eyebrows. And of course, all mine are waterproof. So Level Up Cosmetics. And they have waterproof lipstick. Girl, you can go swim and still come out looking cute. I would also wear something that was one color instead of a bunch of different colors. You can't go wrong with black, white, or navy blue. I would do it real classy and high class. Nothing trendy. These people told him to keep a record. Incompetence. Hold on, y'all. I'm talking to somebody about some business. Hmm? Can you be classy with braces? Of course. You classy everywhere else? Of course you can be. I'm getting ready to go in a second, but I have to scroll all the way back and get the information I gave because people are incompetent. Not talking, I'm talking about a supplier. Don't worry about it. Okay. I think I found it. What I'm looking for. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Mm. What's a good name for a nude lipstick? I'll let y'all help me. I'm trying to name my lipsticks, and the person lost my list that I had already named the new color. So I need a good name for a nude lipstick. I'm gonna let y'all help me. Yeah, I'm sitting here just ignoring y'all. What's a good name for a nude? Barely there. That's a good one. Something sweet voice, skin. Oh, that's a good one. Skin, yeah. Catwalk. Moist. barely there, bashful, bliss, naked, naked, strip me down, nude, flesh. Ooh, honeymoon, nothing, naked eye, the second skin, shy girl, Kara, velvet mist, geisha, skinny dip, natural beauty, escape, unbothered. Ooh, I like unbothered. Yeah. Whoever said unbothered, Catherine. Ooh, that's my middle name too. Unbothered. That's what we're going with. That's the winner. Thank you, Catherine. You can take credit for that. Mm, thank you. Thank you. I got the name. Um, okay, now I need some names for, yeah, I'll give y'all another chance. What's a good name for a medium color powder? Like sand, Sheba, vacation sand, puppy child, barely dusty. So I'm with some powder. It's gonna be like medium, medium dark, darker, or dark. I don't know, four. So there's four colors. It's medium, medium tan, medium dark, and then dark. So blush, latte. Yeah, gonna do some coffee colors. Coconut, blush, baked, lioness, sprinkle, pecan, Dubai, Egyptian sand. Mm, I think latte. Let's do latte. No, because I don't want to copy like coffee name. Soft sunset, peach tan, fabulous, adobe, caramel deluxe, butterscotch, empress. Hmm. Desert entanglement. Ooh, I'm I'm gonna use entanglement. Thank you. We will have all names have entanglement in it, except we're gonna change the first part of it. Since Erica Badu did it, I'm gonna do it too. Okay, what's the tan medium color? What kind of entanglement we gonna get in here? It's a tan. It's more like a. That would be my color, a deep tan. Disentangled period. Holy entanglement. Okay. Thank you, D baby. That's me. I'm a holy entanglement. Holy. All right, now we have one that's slightly darker. It's going to be a dark tan. So what kind of entanglement we gonna get into here? Glory and entangled? Corona gold. No, we ain't getting no Corona gold. Y'all see y'all are helping me. Y'all could take part in it. Deep entanglement. Titanic entanglement. That don't sound sinful entanglement. No, I don't know sin. Gold digger tan. Cocoa, melanin, mind reader, in between entanglement, chocolate entanglement, honey glazed, mocha. Come on, I need some help. Goddess entangled. Yes. Thank you, Sophie. Sophie has named it Goddess Entanglement. She said Goddess Entangled. Goddess Entanglement. Okay, I think there's one more color and it's like a cocoa brown. So what is this last color gonna be? What type of entanglement are we gonna have here? Rich entanglement. Ooh, I like that one. Shameful entanglement, Africa. I like deep entanglement. That's too many words, but I that was good though. Fierce entanglement, deeply divine. No, it has to have the word entanglement. Enchanted entanglement. I like that. Thank you, Alexis. Advice for a 26-year-old dating a younger man: dump him and get an older man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, you ain't gonna keep no young man thriving. No, I'm sorry. I don't agree with dating younger unless you plan on taking care of them. Um, have fun, baby. It's temporary. That's all I can tell you. Just have fun, dress up, act young. Enjoy your time with him. Because young is just for fun. Rich entangled. Okay, mysterious entanglement. Unspoken entanglement. Divine entanglement. Ooh, that's it. Mermaid Tings, divine entanglement. We got them. And if this dude asks me what a entanglement is, I'm gonna have to. Okay. All right. So thank y'all for helping me name my colors. See, y'all had a part in it. If I have any other, oh shoot. Do you have a discount for Level Up? I sure do. When you go on Level Up Cosmetics, if you spend over $50, you get 10% off. I also have a discount on the brushes. You get 15% off the brushes if you order my two-sided brushes off of that one price. Just put in brushes, brush 15 if you buy brushes. And you don't have to put in any code. Oh, there's a code. Level Up. I think it's either Level Up 5 or Level Up 10 is the code to save if you spend over 50. But I'll put out a post. But we don't have lip gloss this time, dear. Okay, okay. Though then those are the okay. Gold. What do you think men think about braces? I don't. Some people like it. Mind them of it. when they was young. Do I need to do fragrances? See, people can't smell fragrances, and it's hard to shop for fragrances you can't smell. Mhm. Ugh, they asking me too many questions. All right, ash entanglement. Oh my goodness, no. Dripping entanglement. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I might do that for the gloss and name my collection entanglement collection. Anyway, in a few minutes. Shoot. All right, y'all. Let me go take care of this business so I get this entanglement line going. Uh, Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Just make sure, act like you deserve to be treated. Even if you've never been treated that way before, act like you have, and act like you don't accept anything less and know anything less. You know. And remember, people are watching you, and they react how you react. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. See y'all later. Thank y'all for everybody who donated. Thank y'all, everybody who named my stuff. If you took part in naming, go to the comments in the permanent comment section, leave your name and how you know, what name you left for the color so I can thank you properly later. And I appreciate y'all. Good night.